am back with a haul video to share with you. I went over to the place where my antique booth used to be. Now they consider themselves an indoor flea market. There is a lot of booths there that consider themselves like an antique booth. So I've been able to find some good little deals over there. Also, it was like one of the first places to open. So it was like one of the only things that was open around here where you could actually go and source. And since I do this like as a means to feed my family, I had to try and get out there at least once a week to see what was new, so I can keep my stuff rotated and all that good stuff. For all you resellers, you know what I'm talking about. So I have been going over there, and you have seen a few haul videos or like shop with me videos from there. And I don't know. It's kind of expensive, but I mean, there's always a little bit of a treasure to be found in those types of places. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so one of the first things that I found was this. It's by Frederick Warren & Co. It's from 1994, but it's a Beatrix Potter, like a fabric picture frame. There's a lot of people that collect Beatrix Potter items, and it was only $1.25. That's just some fuzz. And forgive the noise you hear in the background. My mom brought over, thank the Lord for my mother, she brought over a portable air conditioner, and that's what you hear. So before you heard like the frickin' 50 fans we had on, but now you hear the portable air conditioner, and that's a way that I can be out here and keep my items out here without bringing everything inside and setting up everything and making like a big mess. So it's working. Like right now, it's blowing at me and I feel fine. I'm not sweating or anything, so that's good. So if you hear that, I mean, it kind of is what it is. So thank you guys for, not complaining too much. All right, so yep, Beatrix Potter. The next thing I found, and you guys saw this haul video. I was like joking with you, like I see you trying to look in my cart. So you guys saw this haul video, so you might have seen some of these things in there. Next thing I got was this. It's Blue Plate coffee. It says, must satisfy you in every way or your money back. Blue Plate Foods Inc., New Orleans, Louisiana. And then it says Atlanta, Georgia. So it was $3. It is kind of roached on the top, but that right there looks cool. And it has still the key on the bottom to open these back in the day. And the inside is not terribly bad. So I never, ever find these things like at a thrift store. If I do see tins, they're always in an antique booth. Like I don't see them here. So I thought $3 was all right. Might stick that on eBay and see how it does. All right, another thing that I found, and I'll have to try and tighten his little foot down. But I found this, and this was in a booth that has a lot of antique glass. So they know a lot of their glassware, and they know it so well. So, okay, I'm learning this stuff all the time. I have loads of different, like collector's encyclopedias and things like that. And for whatever reason, my brain just isn't a sponge when it comes to this. I can read it and for a little while, like retain it. If I don't find anything, like out in the wild of that item, I'll forget, like I can't, it doesn't stay. So I'm in their booth and I find something and I'm like, oh wow, I'm surprised this is so cheap. Well, lo and behold, it's actually a fake. And they knew it because it was so cheap. But this is one of the items that they had in their booth. I know this isn't a fake. It is what it is. But because they deal in glass, I don't think they thought this would be worth much. So I got this piece for $5, and that's about what I like Salvation Army. If I got lucky, maybe $5. But I guarantee you they would have put like between $12.99 and probably $19.99 on something like this. So I thought $5 was pretty cool. I just had to screw one of the feet like on the bottom. See, it's kind of like rising up. I have to tighten it back down. So I got that. Another thing I picked up was this American pottery book, American country pottery book. It's yellowware and spongeware. I have a yellowware collector's book, but this has all sorts. It has pictures and then it has all this information. And I love these books. So if you guys don't have any of these, you should look into them, because like back in the day, they had a dish for everything. I mean, they even had a dish for you to like, from rinsing your fingers off after you ate, to a dish that you would, after you ate your bones on your meat, put your bones in, and a special dish that was only for bread, and a special one that was only for celery, and a fork for everything. So you get my drift. So in these books, they'll tell you what the little things were, like the different little pieces where you would never like guess. Like, oh, really? That's what that was? Like these right here with these lids are mustard pots. So say you found those and it didn't have the lid, you'd be like, oh, it's a mug. Possibly, unless you knew it, you know, unless that information stuck. So I like having these books that tell you what the different things are called and what their purpose was. Like this. Like, look at the, like, I would be like, what the heck is that? And apparently it's a soap dish and it's rare. So anyways, I got that book for $1. I've already been rambling 7 minutes and I've showed you 4 things. Alright, so then I grabbed a stack of these from a booth that was half off. I needed these. I've already gone through one of them, writing all my notes for my live sale. Let's see. It's all still wrapped in paper, you guys. I have so much to do. Then I got, I don't remember how many I got of these. So I think, I'm not sure how this is pronounced. Courroc. Ciroc or Ciroc? Ciroc sounds familiar to me as a drink, but I don't know if that's how it's spelled. But anyways, it's these mid-century glasses, and I can't remember. I think they said it was a pansy, the type of flower it was. This glass in particular is really dirty, but there's it's kind of dark in here, sorry. Oh, you can't see it. Who am I kidding? That's the little label right there. I got them all for $1 a glass. I want to say I got 4 or 6 of them. And they sell, let me backtrack. If you find that brand, that Ciroc, I think that's how it's pronounced, brand, they have the owl glasses, or I think it's giraffes, and something else. They sell for like really good money, like $80, $90 if you find those. That one in particular, the pansies, a set of 6 just went for, I think, $45. So that will be a good turnaround. All right, so in my last, in the shop with me in this video, I mentioned to you guys that one of the dealers asked me to go into her booth and tell her if it was expensive. But and to not like be a smart butt or anything, but it's usually all expensive because of how we'd have to price the things to make up for them taking their portion. So I'm like, I know it's expensive, you know. But anyways, so this was in her booth and she had it for $8, but she said, oh, I'll give it to you for $5. And then I'm like, okay. And I kind of felt bad. So I was like, okay. And when I got to the register, she told the girl, she goes, oh no, because I was buying a pair of salt and pepper shakers. She goes, do them for $4 each. So I ended up getting this swan for $4. And I've not seen a pose like this. So, I mean, I thought it was kind of cool. So we got the brass swan. Then this was like my favorite thing that I found there. You guys could probably tell. I don't know what that is. So this It ended up having a broken foot, but it still stands. Like, it doesn't fall over. But it's called ormolu, and that pertains to the gold and the fancy, like, sort of filigree and all the different cool shapes, because they make all little, like, different things with this, like gold gilding and just the fancifulness. It's just like the pattern is called ormolu. But this would have been a really fancy perfume bottle. This would have had a glass stem, so the lady could take it out, you know, and put it on her. And it has a cherub or a little angel baby on the inside. And it's double-sided, so you could have it facing either way, and you'd see the angel. I can't tell you how dust gets in there, but it is dusty. And it's funny because this whole thing wouldn't have been filled with perfume. If you look inside, right there, there's a little glass vial. That is the perfume. So, anyways, it's dusty. It was $10, but I sold a much smaller one of this for quite a bit of money. So I was like, oh my gosh. And they have some there that are, there's a couple of booths. One has $150, and there's another booth that has one for $80. So these are really cool if you guys find these. And like I said, the leg is broken on it, but it still stands upright. And it's a bigger one for $10, not a little one. I wouldn't be sad if I had to keep it, so I'll be fine if that happens, if it doesn't sell. All right, another thing from that lady's booth I got was this. She was really pretty expensive. It's this little plastic, and silver plated thing where you would get the crumbs off of your table. I told you back in the day they had like a tool or a dish for everything. So this would have gotten the crumbs off your table, and then you can move on to dessert. And that was $3. Probably not worth it, but it's, I don't know. I don't know if that's silver plated or actually silver. It says Sheridan Silver Co. Inc. And it's got, like I said, a plastic base. So we'll see. All right. The next thing I got was this cutie girl. This booth, I don't remember if it was 25% off. I know in one of the videos it was a booth, it was on sale, but I don't remember if it was this shopping trip. So maybe, maybe not. This girl is really cute. Little Dutch girl. She's made in Japan. A little planter. And it was $5. So, and I thought her paint was still really well. Like, well, really well. Really good. So, she does have a little chip there. But, cutie girl. Cutie, cutie girl. Sorry I keep bending over, but it's in a box down there. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Ooh, safety goes. This is what I was talking about. So I go to the booth that has all the glass, and she specializes in glass. You could tell it has a lot of antique glass. And I see these in the china cabinet, and they're $3 for the set. And I'm just like, why are they $3? You know? Well, I know now. And like I said, a lot of times you read those books and you maybe never see, like, in like a couple of years what you read in the book the first time you read it. Well, I know now. So I saw it's made in Japan, or no, I'm sorry, hand painted Nippon. And I couldn't find this little hourglass inside the laurel wreath. So I couldn't find it in my book. So I Google it, and it's a fake mark. And so it was $3 for the set. $3 for the set. It's very pretty. In the 70s, they remade, well, it's a, I don't know if you want to call it a fake or a reproduction, but in my opinion, if it's a reproduction, don't try and put a Nippon mark. To me, that makes it fake. Like, don't try and put the original mark. I don't know. but it's like the wild rose pattern or something like that. And there is some for sale on eBay, you know, saying that it's faux Nippon and blah blah blah. It's a more affordable version of it, I guess. But it's still like hand painted and stuff. They're still so nice. But if you didn't know, now you do. That mark with the hourglass in the laurel is fake. Alright, next item. Maybe I should pull the box a little closer. What are we at? 16 minutes. Oh, Alex, stop talking. Alright, the next thing that I got, this stack was $3. I haven't looked these up yet. It says Vienna, Austria. Some LS and S something. I don't know. But it was just this little stack of plates, or, you know, maybe butter pats. They could be open salts. One or the other. I've not looked these up, but the whole stack was $3. And I don't think that booth was on sale. And they have this just really pretty rose pattern on there. Next. I'm thirsty. Oh, here's the, okay. I don't know if these go together. Nope. Alright, so I have to wait until I unbox the other piece to that one. So one booth had these marked down. 2-piece dogs, $2. And they're made in Japan. These little dog figurines. So they were $1 a dog. Alright, next little guy I found. He's occupied Japan. There's something going on inside there. I don't know what the heck those are. Oh, I don't know. Maybe when it was made, but it's this little guy. A little fancy. Probably, oh wait, I should leave that on there. 1700s fella. So he was $2. Checking the time. Then I found this guy, was so cool. This says Ashes. And it's a little donkey pulling a thing that looks like a toilet. And you would put your butts out in the toilet. And let's see. It just says Japan on the bottom. And it was $2. Got that. I'm gonna have a big old mess in here. Oh, these are handmade, but I thought, oh, that's kind of cute. They're just little like worm guys. Look at the little face. They're little happy worms. Look. Little happy worms. They aren't anything. They're, you know, there's whoever made them in Newark, New Jersey. But they were $2.50. That's what I mean. Like, if you can find something there, like, even under $5, you're doing pretty good. All right, so here's what I bought when she was asking me if her booth was expensive. This was another thing that I purchased, the Manatee salt and pepper shakers, and it signed Ross on the bottom. I didn't look them up before I bought them. I just kind of did because, I don't know, felt kind of bad. So $4 for that pair. Let's hope I can get $4 for them. At the minimum, you know? Like, get my money back. All right, next thing. Oh, this I was drawn to. This was $3. Look how cute this little plate is. How cute is that? It says FP 49. So I'm assuming 1949. But how, like, cottage cozy or whatever Bianca calls it is that. That's cute. All right, guys. So that is going to do it for part 1 of this video. I have enough to do a second part, so you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for that. And Is there anything I want to tell you? No. Just leave me down below what your favorite item was from this video. I'm always curious. What might you have left behind? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share the videos. Make sure you go over and check me out on Instagram because I'm over there, and a lot of times I'll give you a sneak peek of what's to come over there before they ever get posted on YouTube. All right, guys, so thanks so much. Make sure you check back for part 2, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Love ya. Mwah. Bye.